mochi here. So, first of all, if you hear some weird sounds, it's simply because my father has the great idea to watch those videos of like Indians making houses out of mud. But he doesn't really know this thing called volume, so most of the times he just 100% volume, and no matter what, you're gonna hear him. There was a period like in this summer where I literally woke up at 8 a.m. with obviously the 7 of you that watched the video posted a while ago with Show Me How to Live by Audioslave in the background. Those were my mornings. That was my alarm. And there was another time, but this was a long time ago, a couple of years ago, where I would go to sleep and I will hear No Surprises by Radiohead, which, don't get me wrong, is a beautiful song. But maybe going to sleep with that creepy sounding lullaby is not exactly the best things ever, no, not exactly. But anyway, I have just realized that I did not say what we're doing in here. But anyway, I think it was pretty obvious from the title. We are creating a humanized version of my favorite dinosaur. Or at least I'm starting with my favorite, which is ARCHAEOPTERYX. And also, speaking of ARCHAEOPTERYX, the first of you that calls it the first bird gets the hell out of here. Because first of all, saying the first bird is like saying the first human. Where do you decide that it's human and it's dinosaur? Evolution doesn't work like that. Evolution is not some weird line that is red at the start and is green, then suddenly turns green. It's a shade, slowly starts with red, then slowly fades to a weird yellowish, and then in the end ends to a green. It's gradual. There's no first bird and there's no first dinosaur, there's no first human, there's none of that. Sure, we can kind of try to understand where conventionally more bird-like creatures were born and called those the very first birds. But there's no first bird singular. There's always a bunch of them. Because, there's a pretty high chance that they were born together. There's this thing in evolution where if you have this whole bunch of animals that look alike and are in the same exact conditions, they're probably gonna evolve the same thing. For the simple reason that, now don't get me wrong, evolution is kind of random in the sense that it starts with random mutations that then turn out to be useful, and so those animals are gonna be more successful reproductive wise and they're gonna spread their genes. But if you have a population of animals that look alike in many ways that are related to each other and are in the same habitat, there's a pretty high chance they're gonna end up with similar evolutions. I mean, think about creatures like plesiosaurs and dolphins. No, maybe not plesiosaurs, ichthyosaurs. Those things have nothing to do with each other, but they have a similar shape. Why? Because they're both carnivore creatures that had to breathe outside of the water, and they had to be swift. They had to be very fast. They were apex predators. I mean, dolphins aren't apex predators. There are some beings that eat them, some animals that eat them. But, in general, they are pretty good predators and whatever. And I realized I didn't say a thing about this boy. But yeah, ARCHAEOPTERYX is my favorite dinosaur. Why? I don't know. Just looks cute. See you!